welcome to Robes, Riffs, and Coffee, where we are going to hang out in our robes, drink coffee. Again, I have tea today, though, and talk about meaningful stuff. Today I want to riff about morning routines. Morning routines are really important, and everybody has a different one, and I really want to hear what you have found to be the most successful morning routine. I'm happy to share mine with you. I have a variety of morning routines. One of my morning routines it's weird. I said I have a variety because I don't have the exact same morning routine every day. It kind of depends on a certain mood. So I either wake up and I'm ready to go like my mind is thinking, in which case I go make a cup of coffee. I go straight to my email. I answer those emails. And when I'm done with the emails, which usually takes maybe a half an hour, then I close my eyes and I set my intention for the day before I start getting into projects or anything like that. It's hard for me to be quiet when I wake up in that type of activity. So I indulge that active mind by doing the emails. And then I set my intention for the day. And I'll say things like, today it's really important for me to build a relationship with somebody for my Ambitious Women Success Club, or something like that. So I really set that intention and that higher level goal. And then the next thing that I do straight away is I go right to my to-do list and I mark down my to-do list for the day, and I will star the top 3 things that I must get done that day. Like, there is no not doing them. I have to do these. If I've done these, then I'm successful today. Then I've done something where at the end of the day, I'm like, you are a superstar. So that is that piece. That's that morning routine. Sometimes I wake up and I'm a little groggier. So my morning routine will be to come in, have a cup of coffee. I'll make my daughter's lunch for her. I'll pick out her clothes for her. It all feels a little slower. My mind doesn't have to be so engaged. Once that happens and I've spent a little time with that, then I'll stop and set my intention for the day. And then I'll follow the same routine. Once I've set my intention, I go straight to my to-do list because I need to make sure that I'm clear on what needs to be done today. What do I need to make sure I cross off my list? And then I typically make sure that I have scheduled in time that day to do those things, right? Like, no one's going to get in my way of accomplishing these 3 things. So who do I need to communicate with? What kind of boundaries do I need to set? Where do I need to carve out office time in order to accomplish these things? I make sure that nothing stands in the way of me accomplishing those top 3 things. And then I have a third routine, and the third routine is meditation. I don't meditate every single day. I usually meditate 3 to 4 times per week. And it definitely happens after that active mind. So instead of perhaps going straight to my to-do list, I will go straight to the meditation. And then I will set my intention for the day and get back to that to-do list in terms of prioritization. When I meditate, I typically like to meditate when I'm feeling off. I've meditated for so long, and I, as you know, have created like 100 meditation albums. Because I believe that our belief systems need to be in alignment with the actions that we take, or we'll sabotage ourselves. And through meditation, we're able to move into a third-person perspective and really evaluate ourselves. I've done a lot of this for a long time. So now I use meditation as a tool because I feel like my beliefs are in the right place, but sometimes they're not. So 3 or 4 times a week, if I'm feeling slightly off, maybe I'm in some fear about stepping outside of my comfort zone or making a specific call that day, I will do a short, intense, guided meditation for about 10 minutes where I focus on the thing that I want to accomplish. And then I begin that and go back to setting my intention when I'm finished and my to-do list for the day, which will include that thing that I'm afraid of. So those are my 3 sample morning routines. I would love to learn a little bit about your morning routines. What morning routines work for you? Which ones don't? Let's talk about that. I'd love to share that because there is no, one size fits all. I think we all have different morning routines that work for us, and what's most important is that we find one that does indeed, or a handful that do work for us, and we avoid doing the ones that don't. All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.